It's all right, Janet. Everything's gonna be all right.
Oh, I hope so, my darling. I'm scared.
But you?
I'm afraid so, Janet. Oh, but wasn't it nice?
Oh, you beast! You monster! What have you done with Brad?
Nothing. Why? Do you think I should?
Oh, you tricked me. I wouldn't have. I've never.
I know, but it wasn't all bad, was it? Not really even half bad. In fact, I think perhaps you found it quite pleasurable. Oh, so soft, so sensual.
Oh, no! Stop. I mean, help. Brad. Oh, Brad!
Shh. Brad is probably asleep by now. Do you want him to see you like this?
Like this? Like how? It's your fault. You're to blame. I was saving myself.
Well, I'm sure you're not spent yet. And it was an enjoyable experience, was it not? Ooh, you did like it, didn't you? There's no crime in giving yourself over to pleasure, is there? We could try for an action replay. Oh, Janet, you've wasted so much time already. Brad needn't know. I won't tell him.
Are you sure you won't tell him? Oh, yes!
There are those who say that life is an illusion, and that reality as we know it is merely a figment of our imaginations. If this is so, then Brad and Janet are quite safe. There are those, however, with a far more physical philosophy, those who would stop at nothing to satisfy their base desires. It could be that Brad and Janet are amongst those who hold the devil's reins.
Oh, Brad. Oh, yes, my darling.
Oh, it's all right, Janet. Everything's gonna be all right.
Oh, I hope so, my darling.
You!
I'm afraid so, Brad. But wasn't it nice?
Why, you? What have you done with Janet?
Nothing. Why? Do you think I should?
You tricked me. I wouldn't have. I've never.
I know, but it wasn't all bad, was it? Not really even half bad. In fact, I think perhaps you found it quite pleasurable. So soft, so sensual.
Oh, no, stop! Oh, Janet! Janet!
Janet is... Janet, Janet, it's... Janet is probably asleep by now. Do you want her to see you like this?
Like this?
Oh.
Like how? It's your fault. You're to blame. I thought it was the real thing.
Oh, come Come on, Brad, admit it. It was enjoyable, wasn't it? You liked it, didn't you? There's no crime. There's no crime. Whoa. In giving yourself over to pleasure, is there? We could try for an action replay. Oh, Brad, you've wasted so much time already. Janet needn't know. I won't tell her.
Are you sure you won't tell her?
Master, the laboratory is empty. Rocky has vanished. The new playmate is loose and somewhere in the building.
Coming!
What's happening here? Where's Brad? Where's anybody? If only we hadn't made this journey. If only the car hadn't broken down. If only we were amongst friends. Or sane persons.
If and only two small words. Very good. Throw 'em out. Throw 'em out. Words that kept repeating themselves again and again in Janet's thoughts. But it was too late to go back now. It was as if she were riding a giant... I have tidal wave, but cock is better. It would be folly to fight against it. Her only chance would be to ride it out, adapt, and perhaps survive. Thank you.
Oh, it's you. Look, I'm trying to hide from my creator and his minion. They scare me. I feel all is not well here. I've been thinking a lot about Eddie. I have a feeling of foreboding.
It's all like some terrible dream.
Is it true you don't like men with too many muscles?
Well, I'm engaged to Brad. Just the same as Betty Monroe was to Ralph Hapshad. But Frank's kisses overwhelmed me with an ecstasy I'd never dreamed of before. Hot, burning kisses. I could see Brad's face before me and my mind screamed no. But my lips were hungry. Too hungry. I wanted to be loved and loved completely. My body throbbed excitedly. Oh, Brad. Brad, my darling, how could I have done this to you?
This room is a womb to me.
Yes. There, you see, it's instinctive. You returned here for one thing and one thing only. Security. Oh, where's Brad? What have they done with him?
Janet's feelings ran wild as she frantically manipulated the selector switch on the TV monitor. The screens threw up images of empty rooms and corridors. Finally, she stopped at Frank's bedroom.
Oh!
You can't rely on anyone.
Oh, Brad! How could you?
Tell us about it, Janet.
I was feeling done in. Couldn't win. I'd only ever kissed before.
You mean she's a...
I thought there's no use getting into heavy petting. It only leads to trouble and seat wetting. Now
did it happen? I understood you were to be watching.
I was only away for a moment.
Good. We'll see if you can find him on the monitor.
Very well. I've located him. In the females' quarters, master.
Oh, Rocky. Rocky! Rocky!
Oh, Janet. Janet! How could she? That's it. It's over.
Over? What was over? My career, yes. Yeah, actually, you're kind of right. It was pretty much dead in the water until I discovered. Thank you. It's got a lovely rise, actually. It's got a lovely rise and a great... Show us... Yes, my bottom is extremely soggy, sir. I'm so sorry.
Not the... That was such a bad mistake. Not the night. That was certain. Sorry about the front row. You're getting a lot of red velvet. Just spat. I'm sorry. Brad and Janet's engagement. Their love for one another. Who? Sorry.
Oh, it's a very rich icing that's going down the throat there. Very rich icing. Let's get back. Let's get back. Their love for one another? Who could say? For questions such as these are not to be answered by the academic. They must be left for the heart to solve. And Brad, you may be sure, had plenty of heart.
Once in a while, she don't wanna call you, speaking on the telephone. And once in your life, she won't wanna know you. You look around, the one you found, she is gone. And that's all the time that it takes for a heart to turn to stone. The sweeter the wine, the harder to make the break. You hear something about someone you thought you'd known. So baby, don't cry like there's no tomorrow. After the night, there's a brand new day, and there'll be no pain and no more sorrow. So wash your face and phone my place. It'll be okay. And that's all the time that it takes for a heart to beat again. So give me a sign that a lover makes. You look around, the one you found is again, is back again.
How maudlin. How pathetic. Your baggage has dared to defile my beautiful creature. Oh, Rocky, how could you?
Master, we have a visitor.
Ooh.
Great Scott! Scotty! Dr. Everett Scott! You know this earthling.
Good.
I mean person.
Well, yes, I do. He's an old friend of mine.
I see. So this wasn't simply a chance meeting after all. You came here with a purpose.
That's not true. My car broke down. I told you.
I know what you told me, Brad, but this Dr. Everett Scott, his name is not unknown to me.
Oh, he was a science teacher at Denton High.
And now he works for your government, doesn't he, Brad? He's attached to the Bureau of the Investigation of that which you call UFOs. That's right, isn't it, Brad?
Oh, he might be. I don't know.
The intruders entered the building, Master.
Ah, he's in the Zen room. Seal off all exits and all doors except for those that lead here. Riff-raff, bring Rocky and Janet. I think we should make this a social occasion. The 3 unexpected guests shall entertain us with a floor show, which I shall direct.
Dr. Scott!
Brad, what are you doing here?
Don't play games, Dr. Scott. It was part of your plan, was it not? That Brad Majors and his female should check the layout for you? Unfortunately for you all, there is to be a change of plan. I'm sure you're adaptable, Dr. Scott. I know Brad is.
I can assure you that Brad's presence comes as a complete surprise to me, as does the setup you have here. I didn't expect it to be quite so
sophisticated, Dr. Scott? Or should I say, Dr. Von Scott?
Cinema prove nothing!
What exactly are you implying?
That's all right, Brad. Ah, that exotic container you have there.
Oh, what do you think it is, Doc?
At this precise moment, it's hard to tell, but it seems to be made of a metal that is not of this earth. I would say it came from another planet.
Brad!
Janet!
Rocky!
Dr. Scott! Brad!
Janet!
Rocky!
Dr. Scott! Brad!
Janet!
Rocky!
Dr. Scott!
Rocky!
Piss off!
Listen, you. I made you, and I can break you just as easily. I'll pull your plug out.
I suppose you intend to do with us as you did with Eddie.
Eddie?
Shh. Eddie, I've seen him. He looked terrible.
What do you know of Eddie, Dr. Scott?
I happen to know a great deal about a lot of things. You see, Eddie happened to be my nephew.
Dr. Scott!
Yes, Brad. My sister's son. I knew he was in with a bad crowd, but it was worse than I imagined. Aliens!
Aliens? Tell him, Doc.
From the day he was born, he was trouble. He was the thorn in his mother's side. She tried in vain, but he never caused her nothing but pain. He left home the day she died. Eyes like high from the day she was gone. All he wanted was rock and roll, porn, and a motorbike. Shooting up young! He was a low-down, cheap little punk. Taking everyone for a ride. When Eddie said he did what he said he knew, he wasn't no good kid. But when he threatened your life with a switchblade knife, what a guy!
Makes you cry.
And I did.
Everybody shoved
he must have been drawn into something, making him warn me in a note which reads...
What's he say? What's he say?
I'm out of my head.
Hurry, or I may be dead.
They mustn't carry out their evil deeds.
When he said he did it like he said he knew he was a no good kid. But when he burned your life with a switchblade knife,
What a guy!
makes you cry.
And I did.
When he said he did it like he said he knew he was a no good kid. But when he burned your life with a switchblade knife,
What a guy!
makes you cry.
And I did.
What a guy!
Makes you cry.
And I did.
What a guy!
Makes you cry.
And I did.
What a guy!
Makes you cry.
And I did.
Yes, he did.
Say a prayer for Eddie. I just defrosted him. His destiny is in the bag.
Piss off!
I'll put him down the waste disposal.
Clever girl.
Why, you...
There, that should restrain you all.
My feet. I can't move my feet.
My wheels! My God, I can't move my wheels! It's as if we were glued to the spot!
You are. So quake with fear, you tiny fools. Okay? It's start time. Riff Raff, set the sonic transducer on program 8. Secure all levels at 0.
You won't find Earth people quite the easy mark you imagine. This sonic transducer. It is, I suppose, some type of audio vibratory physiomolecular transport device.
You'd better believe it, baby.
You mean he's gonna send us to another planet?
Planet, schmanet, Janet. I'll tell you once, I won't tell you twice. You'd better wise up, Janet Wise. Your apple pie don't taste too nice. You'd better wise up, Janet Wise. Ugh. I've laid the seed, it should be all you need. You're essential as a pencil, wound up like an neon first string. When we made it, did you hear a bell ring? You got a block? Take my advice. You better wise up, Janet Wise. The transducer will seduce ya. It's something you'll get used to. A mental mind fuck can be nice. You better wise up, Janet Weiss. You better wise up, build your thighs up. You better wise up. Don't get hot and blustered. Use a bit of mustard.
You better not try to hurt her. Frank Carter, you're a hot dog. You better not try to hurt her.
Magenta. Magenta! Relax. Columbia, the artistes are in a molecular state, somewhere between entrance and exit. When they have pulled themselves together, see to it that they are prepared for the floor show.
My God! I can't take any more of this. First, you ditch me for Eddie, and then you throw him off like an old overcoat for Rocky. You chew people up, and then you spit them out again. I loved you. Do you hear? I loved you. And what did I get? I'll tell you. A big, fat nothing! You're like a sponge. You take, and drain others of their affections. Well, I've had it. I'm out of here. And I mean, oh! Wow. Do that again. Dig that. It's wicked. Oh, it's gas. It's gas. Oh, I'm groovy. Oh, I am Hitman Pow! Pow! Oh, it's like a trip. Oh, Marika! Baby! Dig you later.
It's not easy having a good time. Even smiling makes my face ache. And my children turn on me. Rocky is behaving just as Eddie did. Maybe I made a mistake, splitting the one brain between the two of them.
When do we return to Transylvania? I grow weary of this world.
Magenta. I am indeed grateful to both you and your brother Riffraff. You have both served me well. Loyalty such as yours must be rewarded. And you will discover that when the mood takes me, I can be quite generous.
I ask for nothing. Master.
And you shall receive it in abundance!
And so, by some extraordinary coincidence, fate, it seems, had decided that Brad and Janet should keep that appointment with their friend, Dr. Everett Scott. Gesundheit. But it was to be in a situation which none of them could possibly have foreseen. And just a few hours after announcing their engagement, Brad and Janet had both tasted... I'm sure it would rattle in your mouth, dear. Forbidden fruit. This in itself was proof that their host was a man of little morals and some persuasion. What further indignities were they to be subjected to? And what of the sonic transducer and the floor show that had been spoken of? What indeed? From what had gone before, it was clear that this was to be... I forgot my thermos. No picnic!
It was great when it all began. I was a regular Frankie fan, but it was over when he had the plan to start working on a muscle man. Now the only thing that gives me hope is my love of a certain dove. Rose to my world, keep me safe from my trouble and pain.
I am just 7 hours old, truly beautiful to behold. And somebody should be told, my libido hasn't been controlled. Now the only thing I've come to trust is an orgasmic rush of love. Rose in my world, keep me safe from my trouble and pain. It's beyond me. Help me, mommy. I'll be good. You'll see. Take this dream away. What's this? Let's see. I feel sexy. What's come over me? Here it comes again.
I feel released. Bad times did cease. My confidence has increased. Reality is here. The game has been disbanded. My mind has been expanded. It's a gas that Frankie's landed. His lust is so sincere.
Whatever happened to Fay Ray?
Me sing, you listen.
Whatever happened to Fay Ray? That delicate satin draped frame as it clung to her thigh, how I started to cry, 'cause I wanted to be dressed just the same. Give yourself over to absolute pleasure. Swim the warm waters of sins of the flesh. Erotic nightmares beyond any measure. And sensual daydreams to treasure forever. Can't you just see it? Whoa, whoa. Don't dream it, be it. Don't dream it, be it. Don't dream
Don't dream it.
We've got to get out of this trap before this decadence saps our wills. I've got to be strong and try to hang on, or my mind may well snap, and my life will be lived for the thrill. It's beyond me, help me, mommy.
God bless Lily Safety.
I'm a wild and an untamed thing. I'm a bee with a deadly sting. You get a hit and your mind goes ping. Your heart will thump and your blood will sing. So let the party and the sound rock on. We're gonna shake it till the light is gone, gone, gone. Grows in the world, keep me safe from a trouble and pain. We're a wild and untamed thing. We're a bee with a deadly sting. You get a hit and your mind goes ping. Your heart will thump and your blood will sing. So let the party and the sound rock on. We're gonna shake it till the light is gone, gone, gone. Grows in the world, keep me safe from a trouble and pain. We're a wild and untamed thing. We're a bee with a deadly sting. You get a hit and your mind goes ping. Your heart will thump and your blood will sing. So let the party and the sound rock on. We're gonna shake it till the light is gone. Grows in the world, keep me safe from a trouble and pain.
Bread and butter, it's all over. Your mission is a failure. Your life's a sewage train. I'm your new commander. You know I'm my prisoner. We are tired of Transylvania. Prepare the transit beam.
Wait! I can explain. On the day I went away was all I had to say. I want to come again and stay. Smile, and that will mean I'm made. 'Cause I've seen blue skies through the tears in my eyes, and I realize I'm going home.
I'm going home.
Everywhere, it's been the same. Like I'm outside in the rain, free to try and find a game. Cards for sorrow, cards for pain. Oh, 'cause I've seen blue skies through the tears in my eyes, and I realize I'm going home.
sentimental.
And also presumptuous of you. You see, when I said we would return, I referred only to Magenta and myself. I'm sorry, however, if you found my words misleading. You see, you are to remain here. In spirit, anyway!
Good God, that's a laser!
Yes, Dr. Scott. A laser capable of emitting a beam of pure antimatter.
You mean you're gonna kill him? You saw what became of Eddie. Society must be protected!
Exactly, Dr. Scott. Now, Frankenfurter, your time has come. Say goodbye to all this, and hello to oblivion!
Do your worst. Do your worst, inferior one! No! No! Over there! Help me! Somebody! Help me!
I thought you liked them. They liked you.
They didn't like me. They never liked me! You saw the way things were, the way they were going?
You did right.
You should leave now, Dr. Scott, while it's still possible. We're about to beam the entire house back to the planet of transsexual and the galaxy of Transylvania. Go now. Our noble mission is almost complete, my most beautiful sister. And soon we shall return to the moon-drenched shores of our beloved planet.
Ah, sweet transsexual land of night, to sing and dance once more to your dark refrain.
Activate the transit crystal!
Done a lot. God knows I've tried to find the truth. I've even lied, but all I know is down inside I'm bleeding.
And superheroes come to feast, to taste the flesh not yet to see. And all I know is still the beast is feeding.
the planet's face. Some insects call the human race. Lost in time and lost in space and meaning.
Science fiction, double feature. Frank has built and lost his creature. Darkness has conquered Brad and Janet. The servant's gone to a distant planet. At the late night double feature picture show, I wanna go to the late night double feature picture show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard O'Brien!
Ladies and gentlemen, David Modello! Shall we? Okay, everybody, let's do the time warp again!
Hit it!
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. I remember during the time warp, drinking those moments where the practice hit me of the void of the call. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time
you were the candy man. Mr. Freaky, don't get thrown out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite. Sweet, sweet, sexual Transylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest narrators for the evening. Anthony Head, Emma Bunton, Aid Edmondson, and the lovely Mel Giedroyc. Richard, shall we?
Oh, yes, why not?
One more
We're
time.
here anyway.
One more time.
Yes, go on in.
Hit it!
Just a jump to the left. With your